Now for today's question here, we have a question on the modulus function. Now what we've got then for this question here is figure 1, which shows a sketch of the graph with this equation here, right? So y is equal to the modulus then of 3 minus 2x. And all we want to do here then is just solve this equation, right? Which involves this modulus function. Now to solve an equation such as this one here, which does involve a modulus function, it's actually easier than it looks, right? The way that we do this then is by considering the modulus function in two separate parts. The first part is the positive argument, and then the second part here is the negative argument. And by the way, it doesn't matter which order you do this in, but I like to just start with the positive and then work with the negative argument. So as we just said then, let's just start here with the positive argument of the modulus function. Now for the positive argument here of the modulus function, you just hit the modulus function as it is, right? So I'm going to get 3 minus 2x is equal to 7 plus x. Just notice here, the right-hand side won't change at this point. So as we just said then, 3 minus 2x here is equal to 7 plus x. Perfect. And at this point here, all we now need to do then is just solve this nice straightforward linear equation, right? Shouldn't be any issues with this. This is just basic GCSE maths. If you are struggling with this, you're probably cooked. But anyway, just add 2x to both sides, subtract 7 from both sides here. What I get then is 3x here is equal to 3 minus 7, which is minus 4. And just divide both sides by 3, right? And in that case then, oops, there we go. X here is equal to minus 4 over 3. Perfect, right? And that gives us the first solution here to this equation. And now for the second and final solution here, as we mentioned earlier, then we just consider the negative argument of the modulus function. So for the negative argument here, we just put a minus in front of the argument here of the modulus function, right? So we get minus then, bracket 3 minus 2x here, close that bracket, is equal to 7 plus x. Again, just notice here that the right-hand side doesn't change. And again, at this point here, just solve this straightforward linear equation. It's a little bit more, complicated than this. But again, this is all pretty straightforward. So what I'm going to do here then is just expand with the minus 1 here on the outside. So I get 2x minus 3 here. 2x minus 3 is equal to 7 plus x, right? So nice and straightforward then. Just subtract x from both sides and add 3 to both sides here. And in that case then, the solution here works out quite nicely at x equals 10. Perfect. So this is one solution here, x equals 10, and x equals minus 4 over 3 is the other solution here. And there we go then. It's as easy as that. And that gives the solution to today's question.